What's going on, guys, Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer content. And today is going to be Monday the 27th of July. We have confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. Right, so first up we have got a transfer which hasn't been announced for me just yet on Sunday morning, but apparently according to various journalists it will be a done deal very soon. So Southampton have signed 21-year-old defender Mohamed Salisu as from Spanish side Real Valladolid. The Ghanaian is said to have agreed terms on a 4-year contract and is worth about €1.2 million per year, and the announcement is pretty much imminent. There were apparently quite a few teams interested, so Southampton have beaten them to the signing, and on paper at least it looks like a very good bit of business. And next story is from RMC. The SM Rangers striker Alfredo Morelos has agreed personal terms with Lille. The two clubs will now begin talks over a transfer fee, and bear in mind Gerrard has said a few times now that Morelos isn't for sale. He's been doing that pretty much since he came to the club, but it looks like they will be losing their key striker and they'll need to replace him. And the journalist reporting this from RMC is very reliable, so it looks like Lille will probably get the striker, but he doesn't say how much it will cost. And next up, Vito Angele, sorry if I say his name wrong, he has said Zlatan Ibrahimovic will sign a 1-year contract extension, and that's in order to remain at AC Milan. The change of heart came after the decision to hand head coach Stefano Pioli a new deal, and Ibra still technically right now will be a free agent in less than 1 month's time, but again this article suggests he will be staying for at least 1 more season. And next story is from Foot Mercato. They're saying Jean-Claire Todibo will likely be on the move again this summer. The centre-back joined Barca from Toulouse in January 2019, but was sent out on loan to Schalke a year later. Now he is back in Catalonia. Barca are eager to sell him on a permanent deal, but they'll have to lower his asking price, which at the moment it seems to be about €25 million or about £23 million. He has also been linked to Everton, and this article says in particular it's AC Milan and Stade Rennes. The Daily Mail are saying that Benevento are looking into the possible signing of Daniel Sturridge. That's following their promotion to the top tier of Italian football into the Serie A. The 30-year-old former Chelsea and Liverpool forward has been a free agent that's since cutting ties with Turkish outfit Trabzonspor, and he has also served his ban now for gambling, so he's free to move to whatever club he wants to. And this is after they missed out on ex-target Loic Remy. He was very close to going to the Italian side, but he failed a medical. And Sturridge though is waiting to see if Aston Villa do reignite their interest, but if they go down to the Championship, Benevento might be his best option. Marseille have joined the race to sign Kenny Lala from Strasbourg, and this is according to Le 10 Sport. The 28-year-old right-back wants to lead the Ligue 1 side this summer and has already attracted interest from Bundesliga side Augsburg, but Marseille are considering making a move for him, and because at this point of his career he's looking to move on, he might cost them a bit less than expected. And he's a player which has become a bit of an icon on FIFA Ultimate Team over the last 2 seasons, because he starts off as a pretty unusable card, but throughout the year gets informs and eventually, again last 2 seasons, had 2 really good team of the season items. Victor Moses could leave Chelsea again next season on another loan spell in the Serie A, and this story is from Calcio Mercato. The Nigeria international has spent the current campaign with both Fenerbahce in Turkey and currently playing for Inter in Italy, but he is now being eyed up by Roma as a possible transfer target. And the next story is from Calcio Mercato again. They say Dominik Szoboszlai has attracted a wealth of clubs' interest because of his performances for Red Bull Salzburg. The 19-year-old midfielder has scored an incredible 7 goals in his last 8 league matches. That's to draw interest from the likes of Atletico Madrid, Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. Napoli and AC Milan are also considering summer bids for him, and the article does say that his asking price is about 25 million euros, which is deemed a bargain. I know a lot of people do disagree with how Red Bull teams are run, but you've got to give so much credit to how they pretty much have a constant conveyor belt of talent coming through. They sold the likes of Erling Haaland, Minamino and also Hwang. They got a lot of money for those three players. And they've also got the likes of SZOBOSZLAI and a fair few others, which will bring them a good transfer fee. Borussia Dortmund are interested in Lille's Jonathan IKONE, that's as a possible replacement for Jadon Sancho. The source for this one is The Times, and they go on to mention that the French club will look for about 45 to 50 million euros. And for Jadon Sancho, obviously right now for me it's 2 PM on Sunday. The final Premier League games have not kicked off just yet. But by the time this video goes live, we'll know whether United have got Champions League football or not, and that seems to be a massive part in whether they sign Jadon Sancho. And now we have got a very interesting story for Leeds United fans, and ever since they got promotion back to the Premier League, they have been linked to many players already. But this one has somewhat been confirmed as genuine interest, and that's by the Ghent president, Ivan de Witt. So he has admitted that Leeds are one of the teams that are interested in signing Jonathan David. Lille have already made an offer for him, and he did say publicly that he would like to go to Ligue 1 as his next step. But they kind of want him to be the replacement for Victor Osimhen, or they do want him to be the replacement, but the Belgian side rejected their offer because their current valuation is about 30 million euros and Lille's offer was just short of 25, I think. Now, he could well end up at Ellen Road next season, but the thing that sways me to think he's going to Ligue 1 instead is that interview last week. You don't mention a club outright saying that you want to go to Ligue 1 and play for Lille if you don't really want to try and force that move through. Liverpool remain keen on tying Gini Wijnaldum to a new contract, and this story is from The Express. The Reds have been heavily linked with a move for Bayern Munich midfielder Thiago, but they are also wanting to extend the deal of the Dutch international this summer. His contract has only got 1 year left to run, and Fabrizio Romano does add that if they do extend Wijnaldum's contract, it's still likely they'll pursue the move for Thiago. Another story from The Express is that Manchester United are ready to move for Real Madrid's out-of-favour playmaker James Rodriguez. It's claimed Madrid will accept bids in the region of £23 million, and United will be the first in queue to sign him. Clubs in Italy and France are also said to be interested, but the Premier League is thought to be his preferred destination. And Marca are running a story that Madrid are hoping to raise 180 million euros this summer, or about £165 million. They're hoping to sell several key players or players in their squad, including Gareth Bale, James Rodriguez and Luka Jovic. Florentino Perez did say that the coronavirus has obviously impacted Real Madrid's transfer funds and it will be a very quiet summer window. But in regards to incomings anyway, outgoings, there will be a lot of players sold. Inter will turn their attention to Junior Firpo, that's if they fail to sign Emerson from Chelsea, and this story is from Mundo Deportivo. The Serie A side have been linked with a move for the fullback, but the Blues are demanding 30 million euros, and Juve are also said to want him too, and that's regarding to Emerson. If he proves too expensive for the San Siro outfit, they'll try to bring in the 23-year-old Junior Firpo instead. And there are rumours going about that Barca want to include Firpo as part of a deal for Lautaro Martinez. So it'd be Firpo and potentially 2 other players and cash, that is for the Argentine forward. Mundo Deportivo again are the source for this one, and they're saying that Arsenal, West Ham and Everton, they are all interested in signing Barca's France World Cup winning defender Samuel Umtiti. It wouldn't be a permanent basis though, it's likely to be a loan deal. He's a player which a couple of seasons ago was deemed as one of the better defenders in world football, but unfortunately for him and for Barca, his injuries have really got the best of him and he's really fell down the pecking order because of that. Now, if he went to Arsenal, I think it'd be a very good move for him. He wants to get more consistent first team football and Arsenal need much better defenders. Chelsea are considering a move for Manchester City defender John Stones, and this story is from the Daily Star. The England international centre-half has seen a move away from the Etihad mooted, and Frank Lampard is prepared to offer him a clean slate at Stamford Bridge. Now, I keep saying it over and over that Chelsea need to improve their defence, But in my honest opinion, this could be proven completely wrong, but I don't think John Stones is the man to fix that. At City, he's proven that he can be good, but he's also very inconsistent and can make a lot of mistakes. Like, Chelsea need to invest fully in a player like Koulibaly, for example, someone that has proven to be world class on their day and is also very, very consistent. And the next story is that Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah, he said no one knows the future and what will happen. That's when he was asked in an interview about his future at the club. Now, I don't really think there's too much to look into this one, but the stories are still going about it, and it's pretty straightforward in my opinion. If a player says that you can't obviously predict the future, most players say that, but I do think Salah probably has got maybe 1 or 2 years left at Liverpool. After that, he might try something new. Barcelona remain unfazed by Inter's attempts to put fresh terms in place with Lautaro Martinez, and this story is from Goal. The La Liga giants are in no rush to step up their efforts to land the Argentine though, and the highly rated South American forward remains their top transfer target for the next transfer window. Now, how much truth is in that, I'm not too sure, because Inter seem pretty adamant he's not going anywhere, and he would cost a lot of money, unless they do work out the player plus cash deal, and it brings that fee down a lot. And now a transfer from Barca to Inter up next, and an update about Lionel Messi and a potential move to Inter Milan. So this story has been going about the last couple of weeks because apparently Messi's father is looking or has already bought a house in Milan this week, and that has then fueled more rumours about a stunning switch to the San Siro. But Inter head coach Antonio Conte, he has described the talk of Messi signing for the club as fantasy football, though he did welcome the transfer links. Messi's future has dominated the headlines during this season and this summer window, because the speculation about him being unhappy at Barca is definitely starting to mount up. But basically this won't be happening, he won't be leaving Barca, and he definitely won't be going to Inter Milan. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.